This is my life. You plant me in the earth with care. Here are my seeds. Give me water everywhere. The seeds will sprout and grow up tall. I will grow to a tree while you play and fall. It's absolutely not easy for a plant to stand tall over year while sunbaking and soaking everywhere. Plants defend pests, fight with fungi, and protect themselves constantly with animals eating them. For millions of years, nature has been an absolute true friend to fight and overcome any infection, disease, and regain healthy life. Today, in this video, I will tell you about my personal favorite drugs which are proved as life-saving medicine originated from plants. In 1928, Alexander Fleming, a physician and microbiologist, forgot about a petri dish filled with staph bacteria he has left out, and he discovered blue-green penicillium mold growing all over it. Upon examination of the mold, he noticed that the culture prevented the growth of Staphylococci bacteria. Fleming did not think it would work in public and never tried to make medicine out of it. That was done years later by Australian and German Nobel laureate along with English biochemist Norman Hinckley. As the demand of the world's first antibiotic increases, the production could not happen faster. Thus, researchers came up with novel way to get it by extracting and isolating from patients' urine. This is how world had its first antibiotic. Between 1805 and 1816, a pharmacist assistant called Friedrich Wilhelm Serturner managed to isolate a yellowish-white crystalline compound from crude opium after immersing it in ammoniated hot water. He first tested this compound on a few dogs, which resulted in their death. He then tested smaller doses on himself and some boys and found that the effect were pain relief and euphoria. He also noticed that high doses of the drug could lead to psychiatric effect, nausea, vomiting, depression of the cough, constipation, and slow breathing. Pain relief with the use of this compound, however, was 10 times that experience with opium use. Serturner named his compound morphine after the Greek god of drink Morpheus. Morphine is one of the many opioids that comes from opium poppy. The poppy is sliced while still in bud form, and the milky fluid, that is latex, that bled out is dried, becoming raw opium. Then a long process of adding dangerous chemicals, filtering, cooking increases the potency of the drug. Heroin is a super strong, quickly absorbed form of morphine and the most intense use. Salicylic acid found in willow bark has cooled fevered brows across the world for millennia. Even Hippocrates, the father of medicine, used to recommend chewing the bark to reduce fever and inflammation in his patients across 300 before Christ. The willow trees has strain native to Europe, China, and North America, all of which can be used in medicine. It was from this bark that scientists at German company Bayer developed aspirin in 1897. An interesting fact is Bayer lost all its patent and trademark in World War I when the US government seized the firm as spoil of war and auctioned it off to an American patent medicine agency. Paclitaxel is a chemotherapeutic agent derived from the bark of the Pacific yew. When making the medicine, the yew tree was killed. As the demand for the drug increased, the drug became involved in an ecological controversy. The need for the medication was scrutinized in light of the extensive damage it was causing to yew population in North America. Researchers began seeking more sustainable way to obtain its compound. The drug is now made using semi-synthetic methods obtained from liquid plant culture. Although the plant tissue is still needed to make the medicine, it poses no threats to wild yew population because manufacturers now rely on sterile lab growth culture of the plant. Paclitaxel works by inhibiting a compound called tubulin inside the cell. Tubulin is needed during cell division. By inhibiting this compound, paclitaxel is able to prevent cell division in the body. Since Cancer often involves rapidly dividing cells. The drug is used to target these rapid dividing cells, more specifically, slowing the growth of cells. Unfortunately, there are also a wide range of side effects, mostly as a result of inhibition of rapidly dividing cells, which includes hair loss, stomachache, nausea, etc. Digoxin is a heart medication used for heart failure and cardiac arrhythmias. It was isolated from foxglove plant in 1930. However, the first mention of foxglove's derivative for cardiac-related condition goes all the way back to 1785. It was used to treat a condition known as dropsy, which is an accumulation of fluid under the skin, often as a result of chronic heart failure. The use of digoxin changed how we treated cardiovascular diseases for many years, but has since fallen out of favor due to some of its most dangerous side effects. In fact, in 2003, a nurse killed 40 of his patients with overdose of digoxin and other heart medications. Digoxin works by inhibiting sodium-potassium ATP channel in the heart. This causes sodium level to build up inside the cell of the heart, which then causes calcium to increase inside the cell as well. The heightened calcium allows stronger contraction of the heart while expending less energy. It also has an effect on the vagus nerve. So that was all of my personal favorite drugs originated from plants. If you find this video informative, please do not forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends and family, and most important, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Lifeology India.